Welcome back. It's been a while. I don't usually talk, guys. I hope you're doing well, first of all. I don't usually talk during the NASCAR ones because there's so much racing going on that it's hard to focus. Not that dirt racing is any easier because people will take you out just to finish one spot ahead of you. So I was asked why sometimes I suck at certain tracks. One could be my driving. Two, I'm racing a career mode, and in this career mode, the difference is it's not like when I raced the number one car and I won the championship. That car was a top tier car. I don't have to save money up to pay for it. That money I actually saved, I spent towards buying a Cup team. I already had an Xfinity team, and I restarted my truck team. Now, my truck and Xfinity team, they are all 100%. And when I say 100%, people are like, well, what do you mean? Well, right here, where it says department maximums, is 95, 95, 95. Now, I just got that there because it's cheaper, I think, to buy a Formula One team than it is to buy stuff in NASCAR. So if I get these all up, we're looking at $24 million. I don't have that. I don't worry about pitting because usually I pit under cautions. I don't race enough laps to worry about green flag pitting. Now, I have done it, but I'm not really too concerned about that. So now back to like what happens is, as you can see, super speedway, the top of the cars. As you can see, these are the cars I own in this with this Cup team. I have availability to buy another car, and I want to buy the Speedway car, but I need $18.6 million. I only got $17 million. So hopefully in a race or two, I'll be able to pick that up. What happens is why I leave little comments is my car wasn't 100%. So when you look at my Speedway car, it's 74%. So we have to go through and we have to fix our cars up. But my crew, I spent a lot of money on the crew to do this. So they're all like 12s. It only gives me 12% to bump that up to. So when this come race day, this Speedway car will only be at 86%. The max I can get to is 95, like you see my Super Speedway, my short track, my other short track. Why I bought two short track cars, I don't know why. I should have bought a super or a Speedway car, but that's a bad decision on mine. So that's sometimes why I say my car isn't up to snuff. When you see down here in the bottom right corner, it says upcoming tracks. You got road course, Speedway, Super Speedway, Speedway, short track. We had a run where it was like 4 Speedway races in a row. And I kind of shot myself in the foot because I was not able to get my car up to 95. I think at one point I was racing a 70 or an 82% car, like at Michigan or something like that. And it's hard to race a car that's not handling well. The engine is under par. You got to stay in the draft a lot. And you've seen like races where I fall out of the draft and takes a lap or two to gain that back. Now, granted, I could put it to the lowest setting there is, make it super easy. I could bounce off the wall, do a cartwheel down the backstretch, and still win the race. That sucks because no one wants to watch that. Best part about seeing someone win a race is be a champion is to work their way from the ground up. And the best part is when you get to the top, everybody wants to see you lose. So I'm working my way with this team right now that I'm trying to build. And as you can see, this is why sometimes the cars suck. And, like, why is he so slow? It's not my setups. It's just the car is under par. It's not very good. So I just wanted to give a heads up and inside, like when I do with the dirt cars, you can see like, our engine is a certain level and we're racing in the highest level, they're bringing big money to the track, and we just don't have that. So same with NASCAR is, yes, I have $17 million, but I'm technically homeless because I could buy certain things, but I want to buy that next car, so that'll help me out. So if I do another season before NASCAR 25 comes out, I'll be able to compete with, the super speedways back to back, and then hopefully, end of the season money we get, we can, bump up our departments maximum for engine, aero, and suspension. So, and then like here, you can buy crew people, you can buy teammates, and you can only buy teammates through the car on the far right there. It says car number 6. You get 2 more crew members, and that equals out to 3 people per car. As you can see, I have 2 more people would be at car number 4 down there. Those would be the other 2 people you could get from when you purchase the 6th car. So what I'm going to do is, I just wanted to give you a heads up and an insight on that. There's a whole bunch here in these career modes, and it's, what you can do. Like I could go back to racing a full-time ride with somebody else and build my money back up and come back. But I just want to, do it from the ground up. I've gotten lucky a couple times and had a couple good races. We won a couple, as you can see in the standings. I think, we won 5, like Martin Truex. Well, we are 5th because we've had some real shit showings. So, if you look at their season schedule, it says technically my standing is 2nd. That's because of the wins. We get points for the championship. They don't show it on here. But they do show it other places. I have 25 points. It's 5 points per win. Martin Truex is in the same boat. But give it up to Kyle Busch, who's running 2nd right now, and he has not won a race. And everybody behind him has won multiple races, if not just one race. And he's ahead of all of us. So he's very consistent. You never see him in the back with us, riding back with us. I don't qualify very well either. Someone asked me that, well, is it because you suck at qualifying? Yes and no, because I set my car up for a longer run. Because the way I have this set up is the tire wears at 2 times. So the tires fall off twice as fast. That way, if we race like 6 laps like here at Watkins Glen, if I don't do that, the tires will be at 99, if not 98. But with the 2% or the double fall off of them, when I race, the car it wears out faster. You burn faster, more fuel. You burn your tires up more. So bad driving, going off the track, it puts a pounding on them, hitting the wall. It deteriorates your tires. That's why if we go back to my Talladega race, I got up front. I was up front for a while. I blew a tire, and then I couldn't get out of people's way because they're coming at like 200 mile an hour, and I'm dropping down to 170. If you do math, that's 30 miles an hour slower than everybody. And then I became Michael Jordan. I was flying through the air. I did some fun stuff. So I just wanted to give a heads up. That's what happens. I set my cars up for the long run. I do have very good setups. I've kind of figured them out over the years. I've been playing this game for a very long time, even before we started streaming these. And you can even go online, you can find people, they just throw setups out there, and they might work to your driving style, change stuff here and there. But, so yeah, I have good setups. I'm not a bad driver. It's just sometimes my equipment sucks, so. But, so I just want to give you guys a heads up what's going on with that. Someone asked me, well, what's going on? Why do you suck at qualifying? What do you mean your car sucks? That's what's nice about these careers when you're building from the ground up. I didn't know if you guys wanted me to talk while I'm doing the NASCAR racing, but I just wanted to give an insight of like what I'm talking about. So when it's all done, then we go to here. Everything's all set. We start our work day. We accept it. They're good to go. And then we go back. And then we can now pick a car. Best will be 95, which is probably the best road course car I've had. And so I'm going to record this and we'll go further on, but I won't be talking anymore. So, guys, leave a comment, likes, ideas, and subscribe, man. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. All right, give those thumbs ups. Let me leave comments. I like reading the comments. I like to get back to the people. I don't want to be like, we're not a huge channel, but we'll give you insight, especially with a new game coming. I can't wait to start streaming that. I'm excited for that. A lot of people, a lot of hype about it, but it looks a lot like 5, but just better. All right, guys. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.